Yeah, hello there, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back my fellow pixelators, and welcome back to another brand new Minecraft pixel art tutorial build. As you can see today, we're going to be doing Pain from Naruto Shippuden. Now, just before I get started in Pain today, I just want to say for those that have seen or for those that haven't seen yet, I now have the community page, which means I can now do suggestions. And again, I'm only taking in suggestions on the final part of the video, but I decided to do one early, as I got so many comments on the last video talking about how I'm going to do suggestions. So I'm going to put 5 anime titles into a vote, because you can actually put 5 instead of 4. And for those that don't know what I'm talking about, essentially, this is the way I'm doing suggestions. And just for those that kind of want to hear about it, I'll talk about it quickly for like a minute. For those that don't and you just want to get straight into the build, you can skip to this time on the screen right here. And for those that kind of want to know how suggestions work, essentially what I'm doing is I'm taking in 5 to 4 anime title suggestions every time on the final part of the video of anime titles. After 24 hours after that video is finished, I'm going to look at the most popular anime titles. I'm going to take 4 and 5 of them, put that into a community vote, and then all the audience members are going to vote for one of those anime series that they want to see a character from the most next out of. And then essentially what you're going to do after is you're going to comment down a character suggestion on that community post, which I have a thing on the screen showing you how it works, and I'll put like a little example on there. And you're going to comment down a character suggestion, and then after 24 hours after the vote finish, whichever anime title's got the most popular amount of votes, I'm now going to look at the comments, look at all the suggestions for that one anime title that won, and then I'm going to choose 4 of those comments, put that into a vote from that one series that won, and then you're going to vote for whichever character you want to see the most out of those 4, and then that would be the next Minecraft pixel art tutorial build. And that's pretty much how that works. So I explained everything in a minute, and the last video took like 16 minutes talking about it, but there was a lot more detail in that video if you do want to check it out, but you don't really need to check it out now. But enough of that being said, let's actually get back straight into the build. So again, as you can see today, we're going to be doing Pain from Naruto Shippuden. And first thing first, let's get started in today's blocks. So today we're only going to be using our black concrete and our gold block as per usual. So our gold block is our placement block, for those that don't know, and black concrete is our outline block. And for all the rest of the colours, I'm just going to put a list on the screen. Now you don't need these colours until we get to the actual shaded in part, but if you want to pause the video, grab all the colours, then you can do that, but we're not going to go through them now. So with that note being said, let's actually get started with Pain. And I guess one more thing as well, the dimensions of the build. The dimensions are 220 blocks in height, and it is around 276 centimeters in width. And we are starting from the very left, so the very furthest end right here, you should have around 274 to 275 blocks going to the right 3, so you don't collide with any other build. So with that note being said, make sure to go and hit the like button as well and subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and let's get started with the build. So first thing first, what you want to do is place 1 black concrete down on the ground, just like so. And there you go. Once you place this 1 black concrete on the ground, we're then going to do 7 upright diagonals from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and there you go. And the 7th upright diagonal, place 1 on top, just like so. Once you place 1 on top, do 2 upright diagonals, so 1 and 2. And the 2nd upright diagonal, place 1 on top, just like so. Then once you place this 1 on top, do 5 upright diagonals from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there you go. And this 5th upright diagonal, place 1 on top. And once you place this 1 on top, fly underneath by 1, so down to this one right here. Then place 1 to the right. And then once you place this 1 to the right, place 2 going underneath. So 1 and 2. And there we go. Once we place the second one underneath right here, we're then going to do another bottom right diagonal from here. Just like so. And then we're going to place 1 going underneath from here. And there we go. And once we've done this, we're then going to repeat this 2 here 5 more times, going in a bottom right diagonal direction. So do bottom right diagonal, place 1 underneath, that's 1. Do another bottom right diagonal, place another 1 underneath, that's 2. Another bottom right diagonal, another 1 underneath, that's 3. Another bottom right diagonal, another 1 underneath, that's 4. And another bottom right diagonal, and another 1 underneath, and that's 5. And there you go, as you can see, that should be 6 of those 2s in total there, going in a bottom right diagonal direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And technically, it is 7 if you count the top piece right there. But flying back down all the way to the bottom right here, so back down to the end too. Once we've flown down to here, we're then going to do 2 bottom right diagonals from here. So 1 and 2, and there you go. On the second bottom right diagonal, place 3 to the right. So 1, 2, and 3. And then once you place 3 to the right, you do an up left diagonal from here. And there we go. From this up left diagonal, place 1 on top, just like so. Once you place 1 on top, we're going to do 3 up left diagonals. So 1, 2, and 3. And this third up left diagonal, place 1 on top of here, just like so. Once you place 1 on top, we're then going to do 4 up left diagonals from here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like so. On this 4th up left diagonal, we're going to place 1 on top, just like so. Once you place 1 on top, do another up left diagonal, then place 1 on top, and then do another up left diagonal and place another 1 on top, and there we go. As you can see, that one you place on top right there should connect in the up left diagonal direction to this one that's on top of the 2 right here, and we should be looking like this so far. Once we've done this, we're then going to fly over kind of to this section to the right here, and as you can see inside here, we're just going to fill this inside bit right here with our black concrete. So we're just going to thicken this line inside. And there we go. So as you can see, that's all thickened with black concrete right there. Once we've done all of this, we're then going to fly all the way back up to the one black concrete sticking up right here. So fly all the way back to this point right here. Once you've flown back to this point right here, we're then going to place another 3 going up from here. So 1, 2, and 3, just like so. Once you place this 3 going up right here, do an up left diagonal. And there we go. And then once you've done this up left diagonal, we're then going to place 6 going up from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Once you place 6 on top, do another up left diagonal just like so. From this up left diagonal, we're going to place 4 on top. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like so. Once you place 4 on top, do another up left diagonal. And there we go. From this up left diagonal, we're going to place another 4 going up from here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like so. And then once we place this 4 on top, we're then going to do another up left diagonal from here. And then we're going to place another 4 going up from here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then once you place this 4 on top right here, we're then going to do another up left diagonal. And then we're going to place another 4 on top. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then once you place this 4 on top, we're going to do another up left diagonal from here. And then we're going to place 5 on top of here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there we go. Once you place 5 on top, do another up left diagonal. This time place another 5 on top of here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're going to do another up left diagonal. And then we're going to place another 5 on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then once you place this 5 on top, we're then going to do another up left diagonal from here. And then from this up left diagonal, we're then going to place 14 going up from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And there you go. Once you place 14 going up, we're then going to place 1 to the right. And then we're going to fly into the left by 1. So back to this up left corner right here. And we're then going to place 1 on top of here. And there we go. And once you place this 1 on top, we're then going to zoom out and fly back to the one that we placed to the right. So back to this point right here. And once we've flown back to this point right here, we're then going to place another one going to the right from here. And there we go. As you can see, we should have like 2 sticking out to the right from here. Once you've done this right here, we're then going to do another bottom right diagonal from here. And there we go. And this bottom right diagonal, we're then going to place 1 to the right, just like so. Once you place this 1 to the right, do another bottom right diagonal. Then we're going to place 1 to the right. And there we go. Once you place this 1 to the right here, we're then going to do 4 bottom right diagonals from here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, just like so. On this 4th bottom right diagonal, place 1 to the right. Once you place this 1 to the right, We're then going to repeat this 2 here. 2 more times, going in a bottom right diagonal direction. So do bottom right diagonal, place 1 to the right, that's 1. Do another bottom right diagonal, and place another 1 to the right, and that's 2. And there you go. That should be 3 of those 2's in total, going in a bottom right diagonal direction. 1, 2, and 3. As you can see, you should have got 3 of them. If you got 3 of them, fly back towards the end of one. Once you fly back towards the end of one, do 2 bottom right diagonals from here. So 1 and 2, and there you go. From the second bottom right diagonal, we're then going to place 1 to the right, just like so. And then once you place this 1 to the right, we're then going to repeat this 6 more times, going in a bottom right diagonal direction. So do a bottom right diagonal, place 1 to the right, that's 1. Do another bottom right diagonal, another 1 to the right, that's 2. Another bottom right diagonal, another 1 to the right, that's 3. Another bottom right diagonal, another 1 to the right, that's 4. Another bottom right diagonal, another 1 to the right, that's 5. And another bottom right diagonal, and another 1 to the right, and that's 6. And there you go. That should be 7 of those 2's in total there, going in a bottom right diagonal direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And as you can see, we've got 7 of them. So if you got 7 of them, fly back towards the end one. Once you've flown back towards the end one, do another bottom right diagonal from here. And this time from this bottom right diagonal, place 2 to the right. So 1 and 2, just like so. And then do another bottom right diagonal. Then place 1 to the right. And then we're going to do another bottom right diagonal. And this time we're going to place 2 to the right. So 1 and 2, just like so. Once you place this 2 to the right, we're then going to repeat this 3 here. 2 more times, going in a bottom right diagonal direction. So do a bottom right diagonal. Then place 2 to the right. So 1 and 2, that's 1. Do another bottom right diagonal, and then another 2 to the right. So 1 and 2, and that's 2. And there you go. Once again, that should be 3 of those 3's going in a bottom right diagonal direction right there. So 1, 2, and 3. As you can see, we've got 3 of them. So fly back towards the end of one if you've got 3 of them. Once you fly back towards the end one, do another bottom right diagonal from here. And there we go. From this bottom right diagonal, place 1 to the right. And there we go. Once you place that 1 to the right, do another bottom right diagonal from here. From this bottom right diagonal, place 1 to the right, just like so. And there we go. Once we place this 1 to the right here, we're then going to do another bottom right diagonal. And this time we're going to place 3 going to the right from here. So 1, 2, and 3. Once you place 3 to the right, we're then going to zoom out. And we're then going to repeat this 4 here 2 more times, going in a bottom right diagonal direction. So do a bottom right diagonal and place 3 to the right. So 1, 2, and 3, and that's 1. Do another bottom right diagonal, place another 3 to the right. 1, 2, and 3, and that's 2. And there you go. That should be 3 of those 4's in total right there, giving in a bottom right diagonal direction. So 1, 2, and 3. As you can see, we've got 3 of them, so fly back towards the end one. Once you've flown back towards the end one, do another bottom right diagonal from the end of here. And there we go. From this bottom right diagonal, we're going to place 2 to the right. So 1 and 2, just like so. Once you place 2 to the right, we're then going to repeat this 3 here 2 more times in a bottom right diagonal direction. So do a bottom right diagonal, place 2 to the right, 1 and 2, that's 1. Another bottom right diagonal, another 2 to the right, 1 and 2, and that's 2. And there you go. As you can see, that should be 3 of those 3's going in a bottom right diagonal direction. So 1, 2, and 3. If you got 3 of them, fly back towards the end one. Once you've flown back towards the end one, do another bottom right diagonal. This time place 3 to the right. So 1, 2, and 3. Once you place 3 to the right, we're then going to do another bottom right diagonal. And this time we're going to place 4 going to the right from here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And there we go. Once you place 4 going to the right from here, we're then going to place 1 on top. And then we're going to fly underneath by 1. So back down to this bottom right corner. Once we've flown back to here, do a bottom right diagonal. And there we go. Once you've done this bottom right diagonal, we're then going to place 2 going to the right from here. So 1 and 2. Once you place 2 to the right, we're then going to place 1 underneath. And from this 1 you place underneath, we're then going to place 2 going to the right. So 1 and 2. And there you go. From the second one you place to the right, we're then going to place 1 on top. And then we're going to fly underneath by 1, so back down to this bottom right corner. And we're then going to place 1 going to the right from here. And there we go. Once you place that 1 to the right, we're then going to do a bottom right diagonal from here. Just like so. And from this bottom right diagonal, we're then going to place 2 to the right. So 1 and 2. And there you go. And the second one you place to the right, we're then going to place 1 on top. Just like so. And then we're going to fly underneath by 1, so back down to this bottom right corner. And we're then going to place 1 going to the right from here. And from this one you place to the right, we're then going to place 1 underneath. And then we're going to fly back up by 1, so back up to this upper right corner. And then we're going to place 1 going to the right from here. And there we go. Once you place that 1 to the right, we're then going to zoom out. And so we're going to fly back to this one that we just placed going underneath right here. So fly back to this point right here. And once you have flown back to this point right here, we're then going to place another 29 going underneath from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. And there you go. Once you've placed 29 going underneath from here, we're then going to do a bottom right diagonal from here, just like so. And from this bottom right diagonal, we're then going to place 11 going underneath from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And then once you place 11 going underneath, we're then going to do bottom right diagonal from here. And then from this bottom right diagonal, we're then going to place 3 underneath. So 1, 2, and 3. And there you go. As you can see, that 3 placed underneath right there should connect to the ground just like so. Once you have done this, we're then going to take out our gold block. And once you've taken out your gold block, we're then going to place 10 going to the left from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there you go. Once you place 10 going to the left from here, we're then going to take out our black concrete, and we're going to place 1 black concrete to the left of the 10 gold blocks. And there you go. Once you place that 1 black concrete to the left, we're then going to place 1 on top, just like so. Once you place 1 on top, we're then going to do an up left diagonal, just like so. And from this up left diagonal, we're then going to place 5 going up from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there you go. Once you place 5 on top, do another up left diagonal, just like so. And from this up left diagonal, we're then going to place 12 going up from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And there you go. Once you place 12 on top, we're then going to do another up left diagonal. And there we go. And then from this up left diagonal, we're then going to place 17 going up from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And there you go. Once you place 17 on top, do another up left diagonal, just like so. And from this up left diagonal, we're then going to place 8 going up from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And there you go. Once you place 8 on top, we're then going to place 5 going to the right from here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And as you can see, that 5 you place to the right should connect to this one that was sticking underneath the very right end of this 3 right here. And if it does, that means we've done everything correctly so far. So we're now going to zoom out so we can see everything in frame. And that's probably going to be everything for today. Probably going to be a bit shorter than usual, but as it is the first part, I usually keep things quite nice and short. And just before we leave everything, as you can see, we've done quite a lot. We are going to destroy those 10 gold blocks, as we don't need those anymore. So we're just going to go and destroy these 10 gold blocks, and then we are done for today. And there we go. So there's everything in frame. So as you can see today, we've done pretty much, wow, I was going to say half the colour. There's a lot more of the colour to do, but we've kind of done some of the underneath part of the cascade clothing, which I probably haven't said that correctly, but I could barely pronounce English words, let alone Japanese words. But there we go. There's everything in frame. That's everything today so far. If you have enjoyed this build so far, make sure to go and hit that like button and make sure to go and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, as I said before at the start of the video, if you didn't hear or did hear, I have put up 5 anime titles for the community page for the next suggestion. So make sure to go and vote for one of those anime titles and comment down on that community page post and comment down a character suggestion from one of those 5 titles. And again, just a reminder of the 5 titles that are on there: Naruto Shippuden, One Piece, Demon Slayer, Attack of Titans, and Hunter x Hunter. Those are the 5 titles this time for the next, or to be specific, the first suggestion that I actually am doing this way, and, well, I guess the first one and kind of in general through an actual proper method. But with all of that being said, enough being said, I will see you in the next one, so without further ado, peace out, enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.